Imagine a school lunch, not with milk or water, but with a small glass of wine. For many children in France, this was once perfectly normal. Before 1956, French school cafeterias served simple, hearty food, and often diluted wine. Customs from home continued at school, with meals reflecting French family traditions. Children sat together, sharing stories and laughter at long tables. On those tables, a carafe of wine was as common as bread. Today, this seems shocking, but it reflected a deep cultural belief. Wine was part of every meal, even for children. Especially in wine regions like Bordeaux or Burgundy, this tradition was simply the French way. Did you know French school children once had wine with their lunch? It wasn't a full glass of strong wine, but a simple table wine, always mixed with plenty of water. This created a light, pinkish drink called vin coupe, cut wine. The amount was limited, served in small glasses or pitchers to share. Wine with meals is a cherished French tradition, tied to the land and history. For centuries, wine was safer than water thanks to fermentation. Children learned moderation, sipping slowly and enjoying food and drink together. It was an early lesson in art de vivre, the art of living well. School lunches were simple but wholesome, always with a little watered wine to finish the meal. For many years, French doctors and officials believed wine was actually good for children. Wine was seen as a health tonic, thought to kill germs, provide calories, and give children strength. Advertisements promoted wine as healthy for all ages, with slogans claiming it enriched the blood and aided digestion. Before the dangers of alcohol were understood, the focus was on its supposed benefits. The French government supported this view, making wine a standard part of school meals. School menus often included a wine ration seen as nutritious and normal. This mix of tradition, science, and official approval made wine at lunch a normal part of childhood in France. The change began to happen in the 1950s. A new prime minister, a man named Pierre Mendès France, started a national campaign to address the growing problem of alcoholism in the country. He was very concerned about the health of the nation and recognized that habits formed in childhood could last a lifetime. He believed that encouraging children to drink even a small amount of wine was not a healthy practice. He famously went to schools and drank a glass of milk with the children, trying to set a new example and promote milk as a modern, healthy alternative for young people. In August 1956, a new rule was officially put in place. The French government issued a circular that banned the serving of alcoholic beverages in schools to any child under the age of 14. This was a major shift in policy and the beginning of the end for the long-standing tradition of wine At first, there was some resistance. Many people in the wine-growing regions felt their culture was being attacked. Some parents argued that the watered-down wine was harmless and that the government was interfering in family traditions. It took some time for the new rule to be accepted everywhere. Over the following decades, scientific knowledge about the effects of alcohol on health, especially on the developing brains of children and adolescents, grew significantly. It became clear that no amount of alcohol is safe for children. This new medical understanding supported the government's decision and helped to change public opinion. The old beliefs about wine being a health tonic were replaced by a modern awareness of its risks. Slowly but surely, the carafes of red wine disappeared from the school lunch tables, and pitchers of fresh water took their place as the standard drink. Today, school lunches in France are very different, yet they still hold true to the French love of good food. The meals are famously healthy and well-balanced. A typical lunch now consists of 4 courses: a fresh vegetable starter, a main course with protein and grains, a piece of cheese, and a fruit for dessert. The only drink you will find is water. The tradition of teaching children about food remains strong, but the focus has shifted entirely to nutrition and healthy eating habits. The days of Inni are now just a curious and fascinating story from France's past.